Hi guys, so in this video I'll share the math resources that I have collected for grade 2. So for mental maths we will be continuing with S. Chan's part 2, mental mathematics for class 2, and then I found this mental math book which is a part of ICC syllabus. So this is Ace Mental Mathematics by BPI. You might get it on Amazon. You just write down the name of the book and the publication and it will just pop up on Amazon. So this is book 2 and book 3. So why am I going with both the books here is because some of the concepts are in book 3 also. So what I have done is I've made notes of the page numbers which has concepts that we have learned and we're gonna practice it, and the remaining ones we can come back later whenever we understand those concepts. So this is how we are able to finish the books, because the trick here is to write down the page numbers and do it. So similarly I've done for all the 3 books, and I've even made notes of those page numbers which will be useful for our school exam. So it doesn't mean that if this is grade 2 book, a grade 1 child cannot do it, because there are few concepts which have been taught in grade 1, but it is actually a part of grade 2 syllabus. So this is the reason why I am moving ahead to grade 2. But these books will be actually useful in the next session. So I'm not doing everything from this book, but we're gonna do it for school's exam as well as for next class. And the other thing here would be the course book. So apart from our school's course book, I have collected these 2 books. This is Precise Mathematics by Selena Publication, and this is an ICSE, this is prescribed in ICSE schools. So this book is again good for understanding concepts, I would not say, but for practicing questions, because as you all know that we are an ardent follower of Math Mammoth. We are happy with it and we'll be continuing with it in future as well. So right now in Math Mammoth we have completed add and subtract 1, add and subtract 2a 2b, place value 1, and we'll be moving on to place value 2 because it has 3-digit numbers, which we'll do in summer vacation. Right now we're just focusing on our school's final exam, so we're not learning any new concept. We'll just be revising all that we have learned, and I am really happy with Math Mammoth and I'm not gonna change to any other curriculum here. Secondly, so this is all about precise mathematics, which has questions. It has good story problems also. Another thing that I would like to add here is, if a child is solving only one type of question, suppose if we are solving just questions by Math Mammoth, he or she will have only one kind of thinking, logical understanding and whatever. The child will be thinking in one direction. But if you want your child to think in many directions, we need to expose them to different books by different author. Only then he'll be able to understand questions which can be asked in any format. So the concept remains the same, but the way in which questions are asked, it is different. So the best approach here would be expose your child to n number of books, n number of numericals, and then you see how your child is able to get it. So this book is again good, and the other course book here is by MTG. So that we prepare for Olympiad, but it doesn't mean that I expect my child to get 40 out of 40 here. We just working hard, we are training ourselves that maybe in future we are able to crack complicated questions. So the foundations have to be strong, and this is the reason why we have started it so early. So my objective is never to get full marks, and if my child is able to get it, that's well and good, and even if he or she is not, we are not going to stop this preparation. We will continue to do it in future as well. And we sat for the exam for grade 1. It went well, and we're gonna again sit for it in standard 2, and we need to prepare for that. So I'm gonna share the resources for the same. So this book is by MTG. I love the books from MTG. again here, the questions are asked in different ways, and I would definitely recommend you to have this book. So few of my friends follow Singapore Maths. I'm going to highly recommend this book to them, to have a look at the questions, and you might be impressed by this book as well. So this book will actually, so suppose we often complain that we have forgotten the concepts. So the only way to remember it is, we need to practice it every day. Every day give one page of full of 10 questions to your child and ask them to solve it. In that way, your child will not forget the concept. So this is another book by MTG, and these two books are by MTG. I just ordered it. I wanted to see exactly how it is different from the regular IMO books. So this has concepts, it has questions. So this, if you're solving MTG IMO books, so before that, if you solve this book and then if you proceed to those books, it will be easier for the child to crack those questions. Again, this is again the same book. So it has a few tricky questions here. So, you can have all these books, and the easiest way to be able to finish the book would be go concept wise. So suppose if you are doing addition and subtraction, do addition and subtraction from this book, then move on to this book, then move on to this book, okay? Because you have to keep coming back to the concepts, because we all know that kids forget. So say in a span of 1 month you finish this book, then take a break, come back and do it again. So these books will be used throughout the year, and so I'm like, okay, let's have it, and even if we are not able to finish it, we can complete it in the next summer vacation, because then they should not sit idle, because if then again you'll feel that everything has gone back to zero. So we need to exercise their brain cells, and the only possible way to do that is through questions. Okay, so I store all these books in these file folders, and it's easier for me to actually look for the books, because it becomes really difficult for me to search these books in a stack of so many other books that we have. So the other books that will help the child for Olympiad preparation would be these ones. So this is BMAs. So we took Olympiad exams say by SOF and Unified, and I'm telling you, the standard of questions of Unified were way better than SOF. So I thought of calling question bank of these exams. So Brain Mapping Academy provides book on Olympiads. So I've called for these questions also. So I wanted to see how the preparation is different here, and we'll see. So this is for science, and this is reasoning. So the reasoning questions are again brilliant here. You can get all these books on Amazon, or you can check it out on Unified Council's website. So these are the books for grade 2, and I hope you like the video, and if you have any queries related to it, do let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.